Hey, the countdown.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
Hey.
Our regular intro is back. It's back.
Welcome in.
It's back.
Oh dear. We were here on time, but I was trying to learn something that I need to learn, and unfortunately I can't do it. So if Six or we are in the chat, we would appreciate a hand. But meanwhile, the intro is back. We finally started sorting out some of YouTube's copyright situations.
Pearl has been a copyright badass today.
It's literally
Yes,
about 14 copyright claims that I've disputed. I think we've got 12 back now. I'm waiting for 2 others to go through. I've edited things, I've rearranged things, I've challenged why we can't monetize certain things. This is a job.
It
I
is.
actually feel like I've done something useful today, so that's fantastic. And as usual, the streets have been quite busy. I don't know if you're aware that you're taking part in a child trafficking ring. If you're in our chat, I hate to break that to you. I don't know whether you were aware.
Can we just go ahead and play our traffic?
Okay, we show them.
I've got things to show them, but I think it's important that we remind ourselves exactly why we're here. She says. No.
Do you have an annoying car? Do you have an annoying teen? Is your annoying teen eating up the dollars you need to replace your annoying car? Does it feel like you'll never get that dream car that you promised yourself when you grew up? Are you looking for a solution? Willing to try a new idea? Well, Chris's Cars for Kids could have just the answer you're looking for. Come on down to your local Chris's Cars for Kids dealership and see what's on offer. Don't forget to bring your old car. And most importantly, that spare teenager that's been cluttering up your kitchen. Here's how it works. You bring your kid in, sign some quick paperwork, and pick out your car.
Children are not refundable. Terms and conditions apply.
And that's that. You just drive away.
Beep beep, motherfuckers.
Quit.
And that
I thought it was pretty clear it was a joke.
Right.
Well, I just wish that had been around when my kids were teenagers, because I'd have had 3 brand new cars.
Teenagers are the worst.
I don't have no shame. I'm telling you.
Our lovely Chris in the chat was accused of swapping her son in order to get a car. As it turns out, she's still very close to her in-laws, and they're very supportive, and they helped her out with some transport. She, being close to her ex and her ex's family, also was willing to allow her teenage son to go and spend some time with his father. A very responsible thing for a mother to do. She now currently has both the son and the car. So quite how this whole swapping the kid for the car thing worked when she's ended up with both of them. She must be a very good con artist. But she was, this was used to try and humiliate her. And consequently, I spent quite a lot of time making a cartoon to make a joke out of it, because I just thought it was so ridiculous and so unfair. And Chris was right in with the joke, which is why it's actually Chris's voice saying beep beep motherfucker at the end. But some people have taken that quite seriously. Well, let's be honest here, they haven't. Anybody who believes that they take it seriously has got a screw loose just like them. But
what does we call that? Making fetch happen?
Making fetch happen. but they're pretending to be outraged by it and pretending that they don't understand that it's all a joke. Consequently, I'm not going to try and play any of what was said. I tried to explain to them that it was satire. And while I was trying to talk on panel, another person who was up on the panel was just shouting over me. So there's no point me trying to play that to you. I will explain it by other means. But first of all, let's see how it went down. Let me just get the all famous screenshots.
While you do that, I'll explain this. No, this is not Circle Jerk. This is a channel called The Jerks. Circle Jerk is an entirely different channel, although we did evolve from there.
Okie dokie. Can you see this? Is it nice and clear on screen? Okay.
Yes.
This is, of course, from the famous Purple Phoenix's channel, or The Pigeon, as some of you know her better. Ink was reacting to Purple saying that, yes, she did say that Chris had swapped her kid for a car, and she didn't care. And Ink says here, she went as far as to make a so-called commercial as to bring your kids and get a car. So in other words, she's getting people to bring their kids for a car. So what does that make you now? Well, first of all, Chris didn't make the ad. I made it. 2, it's a joke. That isn't really a scheme. You cannot swap your kid for a car. Even better, you remember that little bit in the advert where it says, children are not refundable, which is the joke thing that they have in all commercials, you know, sort of like the drug side effects, and they spiel it off so quickly so that you don't really listen to what's being said. Ink's next comment is, and you don't get your kids back. There are no refunds on getting your kids back. So what does that say about old girl over there? But she's doing with the children. What are you doing with the children, Chris? What am I doing with the children? Are there any children? No, there aren't any children. Nobody's swapping their kids for a car. Anyway, I could not believe that this was going down. So I made a new Pearl de Vere account because, of course, the old Pearl de Vere account is blocked in Perps. So I put Pearl de Vere 2. Yes, it's 2 as in also, not 2 as in the number, I am aware. Hey Ink, I made the commercial as a joke for Chris. It never crossed my mind that anyone would take it seriously. The kiddies are safe, I promise you. I hate to see you so upset over a silly story. That went down well, as you can imagine. But no, they were insistent. They were just going to play this out to the end of the road. And here's the old moon at the bottom there. Somebody else's screenshot, which is why it's a different colour. I really think you need to stop with Ink. How about you worry about why you're promoting child trafficking?
To hell.
Yeah, I mean, what do you say?
Just that they're dumb and move on. I mean, I'm tired of their stupidity.
The panel,
Their
and she started sort of really committing to this whole story. And I thought, oh, fuck this. This is going to be too much to type out. I'm going to hit the link and see whether I can explain it with words rather than typing, in the hope that we could nip this stupidity in the bud, even though I knew it was all fake outrage. I thought, I'll give it a go.
I love the fact that you took off your headphones before you did it.
Do you know,
So you didn't have to hear her.
I had an inkling that they were just going to shout over the top of me. And I knew what I wanted to say succinctly. I hadn't got it written down, but I got a vague idea what I wanted to say.
Right.
And I only have hearing you in one ear anyway. So I just took off my headphones and held the microphone bit of the headset and said what I wanted to say and signed off. I never heard a single thing. She shouted over me.
I love it.
When they were saying, oh, is that just how you carried on? And I was like, yeah, I had no problem carrying on because I couldn't hear what she said. So you raged into the void, dear Moon. So feel free to waste your breath. Like I said, I have no intention of ever having a conversation with you. Anyway, I tried to explain satire, went down like a lead balloon. And talking of lead balloons, I wonder whether you think that. Oh my God, I hate scrolling up and down this thing. I
What are you
need to
trying to find?
find a picture. I've got him. Okay. This is Charlie Chaplin, the great dictator. He's playing a character called Adenoid Henkel. Now, you can look at him, you instantly know who he's meant to be. He made this film during the actual time of the Allied v Germany-Japan War, World War II. Do you honestly think, as you look at him, that he's seriously making a film in support of Hitler? Or is he making a bigger joke? I've got a
I
little
would say a
clip.
joke.
You would think, wouldn't you? I mean, I don't know. Perhaps Jenna would watch this and be absolutely outraged that Charlie Chaplin supports Hitler. I've got a little bit here that sort of, a little bit where he dances with the world, which is literally what Hitler was doing, putting the world in danger.
Did everybody go on mute, or did I lose my sound?
And
I
I've been
thought I lost my
talking
sound.
on mute because my elbow was on the fucking mute button. I'm going to get rid of this headset. I was just saying, do you think that Chaplin thought it was sort of thigh-slappingly hilarious that the world could end as a result of this war? Or do you think he was making a greater point through the humour of this man dancing with the world as a balloon and then popping it? Satire is a long and storied literary conceit throughout history. The Romans excelled at it. It's been through every century that there has been storytelling. Satire would have existed way before the written word did, way before cinema did. And My Little Cars for Kids advert was just a tiny little satire, just something to make fun of the ridiculous notion that a woman would swap her teenage son for a car, and to make fun of the ridiculous notion that people pretended that they believed it. And now people are trying to say that it is actually in support of child trafficking. And I don't know where to go with that, because I genuinely don't think that these people can grasp the notion of levels of humour, and the fact that humour doesn't just have to be a dick joke or falling on your arse, but can actually be something a bit more sophisticated than that. Is it that you don't want to understand, or that you can't understand, or is it a little bit of A and a little bit of B? I don't know. But you're making yourself the punchline, and you need to get a fucking grip.
Quickly. She does quickly.
I'm just trying to get rid of Hitler here. Sorry, darling.
I was reading comments. Flip Flop wants to be Tiggy the pet flea. Oh my goodness.
Oh dear. I genuinely do not know what to say when things like this happen. I thought that this comes hot on the heels of the fake outrage at the idea that we laughed at Search the Landfill, which they're still, they're still trying to beat that horse, and now this, and
I'm over trying to help them to understand it's willful ignorance.
It is
They
willful
choose it.
ignorance. It is willful, yeah. It's performative and it's willful, and I don't really believe that they believe it. They just
No, they
Oh, I
want.
don't either. They're just looking for something to try and poke at. But I mean, I'm sure there's plenty to poke at that's real.
right.
We don't have a hard time finding it.
That's the whole. I've given up trying to. I don't have a degree in psychology, so I'm not trying to figure them out anymore. I'm. It's beyond.
I actually thought there was a moment
logic.
there when Perp was going for a bit of satire herself, when in the middle of an hour and 20 minutes of banging on about everybody from the other side, she said, "You're angry that we don't talk about you." And I sat there thinking, dear God, this is an hour and 20 minutes you've been banging on. I dread to think how long you would go on if you actually talked about us.
Right?
Which I find really funny, because something else they say is that we talk about them every day. We aren't the ones that are live every day. We're here 2, maybe
Twice a
3
week.
times a week.
Mhm.
And we talk about other stuff too. Like,
I don't care about talking about them every day.
it's so funny.
I don't want
I
to
don't
talk
either.
about you every day.
That's right,
Oh,
stars.
yeah.
We are in the
Well,
dark waters over here.
We hang in the
Ooh.
dark
Yeah.
waters. Ooh, it's very Macbeth. 3 witches, the whole 9 yards.
We're nude.
They
You are.
what are we to do about people that just can't grasp what our channel has been about, what it's always been about, even when we were over on that channel, Circle Jerk? It was the same idea. We didn't talk about just one person. They like to think that we do, but we don't. We talk about the different things that we have been watching on YouTube. That's it. Some stuff takes longer to talk about because there's so much stupid shit.
And some stuff is
But
just such an absolute shit show. You got to keep tuning in.
And I've
I mean-
seen some of their shorts, and somebody please explain them to me, because I don't get them.
I
They're
don't even
little
watch
short.
them, honestly. And
I-
that is the truth.
I'm sorry, what are you talking
I
about?
was accused of their shorts. I
They're
saw
little clips.
Oh,
their
right.
little clips that I've seen from watching their lives where
Right.
they didn't get enough views on it, so then they played it on their live, and
They're
I was
stupid.
like, oh, I'm glad I didn't click over to that, because that's really bad. But
Marlena. Marlena.
it doesn't. She's right. She's absolutely on point with that. I don't even. I've got so much to say, but it's so much that I just don't even want to bother saying. It's just not. It's not worth it.
It's not, because whatever you say there will just be another fake thing for them to pretend to be absolutely appalled
Fake
by.
outrage.
Right,
Fake
exactly.
Fake outrage. And of course, sort of being from a small obscure island of no importance to world history, I have no right to an opinion.
How dare
that's
you?
Right.
Yes.
How dare you?
How
dare
dare
you?
I?
You need to
We'll have to
There
get
you
you one of those
die.
opinion passports that we do.
I do.
Yeah, you need an opinion passport. Talk to Griffey about that. I think she can
Hey,
hook you up.
Jiggy, if you don't know who we're referring to without us having to say every name, probably in the wrong chat. Just a thought.
It's just
Well, I said purple. The pigeon.
I saw mac and cheese go
I'll
up in the
say
comments,
Jenna.
and I'm here for that. Whoever's got mac
Moonface.
and cheese, bring me some.
Oh, I have some, but you probably wouldn't
Flip
like
flop. Sounds good. Hey, Earth Exposure. Be the beans.
Hi, Cricket Arrow.
I wanted to say something about wanting to thank our members. We had some members join last live that somehow got by me, and I wanted to say thank you to them. I think there was 3. I don't know why we didn't see them, but thank you. We do have some fun stuff that we're thinking about doing for members, right, Pearl?
We do have some fun stuff. Are we going to actually sort of announce a date for our first members live?
We could.
We haven't actually discussed this yet. It's going to be soon. We're going to have a game that you can play, and there will be a prize. We're going to have a premiere of video, and I think we're going to do an open panel with Ask a Jerk. So if there's something pressing that you want to ask an individual jerk, now's your time. Well, if you're a member. If you're not a member, well, there you go.
Yeah, so that's coming up soon. I'm excited
And the
about
game. You're not going to want to miss this game.
And the prize will not be none of that Temu shit.
No. And we want to make it, because it's going to be a smaller group and people who sort of have signed up, therefore they know our sense of humour. We hope it's going to be a really good time. And we will make it worthwhile, definitely. So, yes, that's probably going to be in the next week. I would have said that, possibly even quicker than that, depends. I don't know what Chris is putting. Chris is laughing at TJ. I missed the joke, but it was obviously a good one.
TJ always has good jokes.
I said our prize wouldn't be none of that Temu shit.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it's Timu, according
It's
to
what?
Daisy Cow.
No, Daisy Cow,
Obviously-
it is moo. Come on.
It's
How does the cow
moo.
get it wrong?
Temu.
Somebody said that I'm very spicy tonight. I think it's the after effects of being brought back from the dead.
Right? That'll do it. That'll
So I'm sorry,
that'll
hold
put a
me.
little spark
I
in your
love-
giddy up.
the person who emailed and asked me, asked the jerks if it was true that I was dead. And I replied, because it seemed the obvious thing to do for me to reply, say, no, I'm fine, thank you. Sent a little email back that said, I'm sorry if I offended you.
Oh, did she? It had your name on it, so it was addressed to you. Is how I felt. I didn't look at it.
Seriously, anything that says Pearl, you're free to read it. It doesn't bother me at all. It's just one line. You've got to have a look if you get a chance. It just said, I'm sorry if I
That's cute.
offended you.
Jiggy, this British lady is the same one that was on Circle Jerks. So I guess you are in the right place. We were all a part of Circle Jerks at one time.
Oh dear. That was the weirdest thing. I found out that this conversation had happened by somebody emailing a screenshot to the jerk's email, and then I had to go off and have a look and see whether I could actually find the bit in this stupidly long live where I gather there must have been, it came up a couple of times, but I only bothered to find like 1 or 2 comments. Very, very strange indeed. I mean, we do know that somebody has been trolling, saying things like that, and if they think that they upset me, they're really sorely mistaken. I mean, how can you not win by being alive to see somebody say that you're dead? I won right
Well,
there.
and this is the 3rd time that you've either died or been close to death in the last few months from what we've picked up from others. So, I mean, we're getting kind of used to it. So, guys, always check with us first if you hear this, because it happens frequently.
We got quite a laugh out of it, actually. We gave
did get a
Pearl
laugh
such a
out of it.
hard time about not letting us know that she was dead before Ziggy found out.
They were really, really offended that they had to find out via Ziggy. So it was too much. I tell you, I'm going to make a really sarcastic video that I'm going to leave in a place. I'm going to put it up on the Jerks channel, unlisted. And then if anything unexpectedly happens to me, just play that.
She's got her funeral
Promise
reel.
me. Promise me.
Absolutely,
Put a black
Pearl.
border around
Absolutely.
it and everything. Oh no, seriously, it does not bother me. There are so many other ways that people are trolling out there that I do find irritating and offensive because it's done against people that I adore. But did I see Elvis? No, I wouldn't have minded seeing Elvis. Unfortunately, he passed away during his Las Vegas years, didn't he? So
It is unfortunate.
unless heaven has restored him to his swivelly hipped youthful best, might swerve that one. Definitely don't want to meet Michael Jackson. Didn't mind his music. Found him very creepy. No, thank you. But yes, it would have been wonderful to be able to come back and say, look, I know who killed JFK. Let me put your mind at rest.
Did anybody see what Dolly wears to the water park today?
I did not. I saw it
but I
pop up
hope
and I
you've
didn't
got-
have time to
I
look.
hope you've got
They-
pictorial evidence.
I know you got a
They-
picture, Eliza.
They dress different than we do here in California for the water park. I mean,
What the hell?
camouflage?
Is that real?
Water
Did you Photoshop that?
No,
Is-
that's real.
Why is he?
What
What is he doing?
Why has he got so many layers on?
He's at the water park. Look,
Maybe he burns easy.
but sunscreen.
He does look a bit fair. But Lord, that's a lot for a water park. Just get in the water. It'll cool you off.
How many layers? He's got 2 towels, a t-shirt, a hat. It's no wonder he needs the cold drinks. He must have been spending a fortune on liquids.
Maybe he went hunting
Right?
first.
Look at the size of that lemonade.
I think he went hunting first.
Hey, Annabella. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, no, I saw it. I
certainly-
couldn't help. I had to take a screenshot because I was like,
Thank
what
you.
in the world? Is that what
I
he wore
appreciate
to
you.
Ziggy? Oh, he was worried about Ziggy's Naked Island. He needed a lot of layers.
Yeah. Nobody wants to show their shoulders around here. You'll end up on Ziggy's Naked Island.
Nisi, new member. Thank you. Thank you for
Welcome,
joining.
Nisi.
Yeah, somebody actually. We're going to move on to Daisy Coates, right? Just put Moooo Bish, get out the way. I love it. It is a fantastic title. Thank you, Tanga. Do we manage to rustle up anybody who can share a screen yet?
We, please.
I did message 6 and I haven't heard from her. I think we was in here. I don't know if she still is. She may be in bed.
She ducked under the bushes now. We need somebody that can share a screen if we have any volunteers that can help us out. We're so close to being able to do it, but
I just had a sneezing fit. I'm sorry.
So just digging out this short that somebody posted about this whole situation with Daisy that really made me laugh.
Yeah, that was funny.
And of course, I need to share screen to do it, so that's pointless. Hang on, but I've got this one that was amusing me. And if you haven't yet had the pleasure of hearing any of what went down the other night, that was
Hey.
pretty much how it sounded.
Tanga, can you get JBT a link? And he can come and share screen. Tango, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Can you guys hear me?
Can you?
Okay.
Yeah. Can you send JBT a link and he can come up and share his screen? She fell off. I don't know if she's gonna do it or not. Oh.
That is exactly what it sounded like. I find it really, really difficult to listen to them because of the overlapping noise. Yeah. And then, of course, Daisy drops her link in the public chat, and lo and behold, she gets the person coming up in the back chat again. And instead of ignoring them, she reads out what they're typing. I just, what can you say?
JBT, thank you.
It's me.
We are so close to being able to do it. Pearl just needs like a lesson when we're not live on just a little tiny thing, and then we've got it. But in the
I'm
meantime,
so close and yet so far away. In the
yeah,
private chat
Oh,
is the link of what we want.
this is what we wanted to.
Yes.
Chiggy asked if cracking was running our tech. That's good. Hello, good singer.
JBT to the rescue. Yeah, Lenny.
You can always
Thank you
rely on a
so
man in
much.
uniform.
Oh,
You're right, Stars. She does keep accusing somebody that I definitely don't think that it is. She keeps saying that it's Vestiges, and I have no reason to believe that it is Vestiges. I have never known him do anything like that. Not somebody that I know particularly well, but there are far more obvious people as far as I'm concerned. Here it is, the
Pearl,
wonderful Let's Talk About
do you
Last
have
Night.
a timestamp that you want him to start at, or?
I don't have a timestamp. It's all going to be an absolute,
Okay,
you
then
know
we'll
what,
start
show.
at the beginning
If
because
wasn't
the
there a
beginning
video
makes that
that you wanted
announcement.
to show right before
She
this?
did. She did that already.
I just did, yeah. With
Oh,
the
okay,
chickens.
okay.
If
Must have been when I
if we can
dropped.
fast forward until we can see, you'll see multiple people up on panel. She's actually showing Prayer Garden's panel and talking over it. So if we can fast forward to where you can see a panel of multiple people up on screen, that's probably going to be as good a place to start as any. Please excuse my voice. It's still a bit... Oh, it's quite early on. The weird thing...
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
The weird thing about this is that Prayer Garden just keeps adding more and more people, even though it's already going badly. It's like in for a penny, in for a pound. There's about 9 people by the end, all talking over each other. So we may very well jettison this at some stage.
So this isn't something I need to speed up like I normally do, is it?
No, we'll
No,
comment.
we're
We'll
going to
commentate through it.
comment.
I like the other version. It's your birthday and cry if you want to. Cry if you want to. I would cry too. If there's nothing to do.
I don't smoke
Hey,
weed
go.
or do any kind
Look
of
here,
drugs.
y'all. Look
but
at her.
Jody Sue
All right,
and,
keep an eye on her. She
Candace
grabbed her
and
crop.
them, no wonder people
If
have
I get a
smoke.
copyright strike because of you singing Prayer Garden, I will put my foot sideways up your backside. I spent all day doing copyright.
Oh.
So
we have
these copyright people.
At this point, we have Prayer Garden, Laura. That's Laura as in Fred. What's his
Ziggy's
last
sister
name?
wife.
Yeah, Ziggy's sister wife. You know, Fred's girl. And then we have Ziggy, and then I can't Rebel Girl, right? That's who's on the panel so far.
I believe Rebel Girl is either a friend or sister of Lorna.
Laura.
Laura. Sorry, my voice is absolutely.
Man, I'm telling you, one night they let our horses get out. Well, Andy Paul tore the fence down and our horses got out.
Why is she scratching her crotch on camera?
That's really wow. That was a Ziggy move right there. They really are sister wives.
Yes. She does the front, Ziggy does the back.
You're right.
Yep, I suppose we better spin on.
She grabbed her private areas right on Prayer Gardens. And Prayer Garden just let her do it. Happy birthday, happy birthday. But I do say she did ask her the hard questions that I appreciated. Okay, here's where all hell breaks loose, y'all. Hey, Carol Johnson. Trigger warning, y'all. Trigger warning.
Trigger
now,
warning,
you might
y'all.
or might not see a side of Daisy Cow that you've not seen before. But that's okay.
I love Carol Johnson.
Because I have to scream a lot. Okay? Because these
Carol Johnson
they
is
go
queen.
from like
Now,
4
trigger
people up on
warning.
panel to 10 people. Prayer Garden just keeps letting them come up there. So y'all get your pops, get your Coca-Colas, get your popcorns, get your food, get ready for show. Here we go. I need an opening for this, y'all. Here
She
we
knew
go.
what she was doing.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. And what is Daisy talking about here? About Prayer Garden letting all these people up and where you can't understand. That is her show all the darn time. Isn't that how it happens over there on the farm?
The only difference is that Daisy was the only person up on Prayer Gardens who was like in support of Daisy, and everybody else was disputing who was supporting what. It was like Beach Creek, pick your fighter. Candace was saying there's Prayer Garden up there and she just wants a piece of Donny, and there's Ziggy up there and she just wants Fred.
She was putting some zingers in.
You got more out of that than I did, because I couldn't understand anything. I tried.
Daisy's getting ready to come up on the up on the panel and raise a lot of hell. Here we go.
You're speaking shit because she's upholding the people that's probably in on it and done something this summer. So she's a sorry.
Listen, trigger warning, that nasty talking rebel girl up on the panel. I scold her in a minute whenever I come up there for her nasty, filthy language. And Prayer Garden is supposed to be a Christian, and she's sitting up there letting her do this. Okay. Hey, Karen, how are you? Hey, Aaron.
That's hardly a shock, is it? I mean, Prayer Garden has been called Swear Garden almost from the minute she came on YouTube. She will tell you to go F yourself and then bless your heart in the same sentence.
But Daisy scolded her. She says she scolded her, or scolded Rebel Girl anyway.
With a big bucket of hot water.
I'm sure Rebel Girl is just going to change her ways after a Daisy scolding, huh?
Brown. If I had $1 for every time someone lied on me, I'd be rich. Well, you're getting ready to see me get her. Here we go, y'all. No more of this. We're gonna get it and go. Get it and
bitch,
go.
just like them motherfuckers. Sorry.
She's got a filthy
Yeah.
And you know where you're going? Straight to fucking hell.
Right. She's swinging on. She's got her ass swinging.
I thought that was bad.
On Candace's ball sack, right?
And
We know
the
that. Yeah.
Sorry,
She's
I'm just
swinging
blind. I
on
speak what I
Candace's
think, and
fucking
it's
ball
just
sack.
me. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Sorry about that, PG.
You
I'm
think
just,
you're bad
know,
to
it
the
comes to a
bone.
child that's no.
I'm so bad.
Lord.
I'm from a holler. I'm so
Hey,
bad.
I'm just, like I said, my name. I'm telling you, it fits me. I'm the red. I'm blunt.
She gonna let me out.
I don't play
Oh,
with
here's
nobody.
the chicken. Here's the chicken. Come on, baby.
Yeah, come on, get you some balls and come up here, critter.
She's up here, honey. She's up here.
You bad
Get
to the
off
bone,
of
ain't
get
you?
off of Don's dick and Candace's pussy and
Oh,
talk.
you talk so nice. You talk so girly, don't you?
Oh, I
have
really do.
self-respect.
You're upholding them, you sorry cunt.
You're so stupid. Shut up.
Are you
Are you
sure
gonna
you
let me
ain't in
talk,
on it
sweetheart, or
too?
are you gonna let this idiot talk?
Are you sure you ain't on it too?
You're so stupid.
Yo, I'll show you.
Are you gonna let this idiot talk? So stupid, girl. You guys are okay with meth heads and drug dealers.
Oh my
That's
God!
you, right?
You just
She
said you
is
were
literally
Hey, Miss Daisy. Hey, Miss Daisy.
You want to talk some shit, critters? Bring your little critter ass on to me.
I don't.
Pay her out of jail. Listen,
That's bad. That
What
is so
in the fuck do you guys have me watching?
right. I don't even know.
And that's exactly what I said to these ladies last night, JVC. I was like, what the hell is going on?
I don't even know what they said. I could hear Ziggy back there
I know.
squawking, but nobody knows what she said. But she was whatever it was. She was outraged.
This is how bad it is that Ziggy is the most restrained squawk on the panel.
That's when you know shit has gone wild.
Yeah. Anyway, back at the hen house.
Hen's gone
guys,
wild.
when the chicken comes out, you never know what you're going to get. When the chicken comes out, you never know what you're going to get. They weren't prepared for me. Hang on, y'all. Sorry.
I'm not quite sure I'm prepared.
Anytime, anywhere.
It is so hard for me to determine when it's them on panel talking or it's you guys talking trying to get me to pause it.
Should we just start with stop every time we want you to stop so that you know it's us?
Yeah, you know what? That might work. We'll see.
This is when they're going
That's our
to start
safe
shouting
word.
stop.
We have our safe
Stop.
word now.
Yes, we need a safe word.
Stop right there.
I'm not surprised we need a safe word. We've friends with you girls a while.
Well, you go and talk your shit.
You ain't got the ball.
Y'all want to sit up here and support meth
Hey.
heads, huh? And drug dealers.
Bitch, you don't know
Fucking with
that.
drug dealers. Candace is not.
You drink
Are you
after
sure you
crops
ain't
in
getting
front of
drugs?
100 people.
Daisy, you're
And y'all
echoing.
want to support this.
You're
I
supporting
don't
them.
care what I'm doing.
Hey, Ziggy,
No,
Laura.
I'm
Laura,
I'm sorry you're listening to pussy and Don's dick. I'm sorry.
She just got
Won't you
out
go
of jail
back?
for
Daisy,
Literally up
Laura.
here and y'all want to support meth
Hey,
heads.
everybody be quiet a minute. Laura, I'm getting feedback from you, hon. I'm getting
Oops,
feedback
Ziggy
from
said
you,
it
Laura.
was. Ziggy blamed it on Daisy. Ziggy blamed it on Daisy.
Ziggy
It was
blames
Laura,
everything on
her
Daisy.
sister wife. Why didn't you teach your sister wife how to do this better? Yep.
Did you click out of StreamYard?
Yeah, hold on. My phone fell.
Talking about meth heads. You
It's
uphold a
Daisy.
motherfucker.
Our Bible tells us if we hang with all Christians and people like us, then we're our work. We are here to help other people, right? How can you come up here and call? How can you come up here and call this lady anything? You know, if I remember right, your own daughter was eating fucking gummy bears. Your own daughter was sitting out there eating fucking gummy bears by the dozen, Miss
Stop.
Daisy.
I gotta think.
Where do
Gosh.
where do we get Prayer Garden's version of the Bible?
Oh, that would be
You
a
know,
fun read. We could do a whole series.
My goodness, I'd like to, there's the King James version. I want the Prayer Garden version,
Open it up. Hallelujah, motherfuckers.
I'm with Checking Convictions. What Bible does she read? I'm curious too. You get it at Barnes and Noble.
I think I might write Prayer Gardens version.
She gets it at the Barnes for sure. That's where Daisy's getting hers, from the barn.
Clean up your own backyard before you go trying to clean up someone else.
Nobody talk no way.
Well, if you're talking about me being a mess,
what do you want to talk about, Miss Daisy? I know why you're up here. You're up here because you think this is what the well wants you to do.
She's not getting Genesis pussy and Dawn Fiction tonight, so she's
this
mad.
woman is squeaking on your
Dawn
family.
and Candace are number one suspects. This woman's not.
This
This woman's not.
About 5 different
How do you know she ain't, Miss Daisy? How do you know she's not? How do you know she's
Moooo
not?
Bible.
What do you know? She's telling the truth.
Moooo Bible.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Exactly.
Everybody take a deep breath.
I need several.
Her husband.
I'm waiting to get through this.
What's got me know about me, bitch? You don't know nothing about me.
And you're, you know what, Miss Daisy? You're protecting the fucking buyer of it, right?
You just know what a loudmouth whore told you.
Oh,
come on, Prayer
damn.
Garden.
So she's sitting there saying that, Laura, you're lying. So evidently, you know what? You must have known what the fuck happened.
Miss Daisy, who was hanging at Fred Hill's house all the time?
Stop.
Grow up and act your...
This channel, which channel is this? Prayer Gardens or Daisy's? Like, one is Summer's Army and the other one's Summer's Channel.
Yep.
Anybody have a problem with that?
I have a massive problem with that.
I have many problems with it.
This is the whole farce of what the Summerwell's community, for want of a better term, has become. Sort of channel warfare. I wanted to ask the chat this evening who they thought was currently the biggest tragedy pimp in the Summerwell's community. I mean, these things change from month to month, but I just wondered what people thought, who people thought was the current leader, king or queen, tragedy pimp out there. I'd be really interested to know.
Yeah. I mean, we've got a trigger warning, right? And below that, we're in the way of it. Let me see. How do I...
We really need one of the mods to put up a stupidity warning.
Right.
I saw Lip Lock dropping one.
The banner rolling at the bottom is for a Cash App and a PayPal, I believe. This is Summer's Channel or Summer's Army. I'm not sure which one's which, since it's like a channel reviewing a channel. They're definitely in the running. They're definitely in the running for the title. How do we pick just one?
Your age instead of your fucking shoe size.
She's not getting those critters off her pussy and off Dawn's dick, so she's mad.
How many people is he still selling dope to? You tell me that.
You know.
Yeah, exactly. What I thought. Dope
And the very ones you fucking are telling us drug dealers to.
Well, I guess if she's supposedly selling drugs, she's selling them to your best ass friends and your butt.
And Dom Wells isn't a user, Miss Daisy. Dom Wells isn't a user.
Stupid.
Are you telling me Dom Wells isn't a user, Miss Daisy?
Well, he wasn't just arrested for meth, selling meth.
And Dom,
bad, let me tell you.
And Dom Wells uses it too,
How
Miss
do you want to
Daisy?
sit up here and listen to somebody that's up here that can't even sit still? Look at her. She can't even sit still.
She's going to uphold Dawn because she's getting them critters from Dawn and King.
How much money are you going to get this meth dealer? Go to this meth dealer. That's what you do, right? And you want
Quack, 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 oink, oink, moo. What the hell is going on?
This is wild.
This is how they're going to
It's hard to listen to.
It's incredibly hard to listen to. This is how they're going to solve Summer's disappearance. This is going to find Summer.
Yeah, I think
You
we
guys,
should fast
have
forward
you heard
on for
any
a bit
clues?
because there are just going to be more and more people come. I mean, really, this is an exercise in futility, but it's in order to show you that
Oh,
they're
who got
just
added? I missed
pointless.
that. Who was added to that panel? I can't quite make it out.
Right,
I
Daisy's
can't
the
see it.
chicken, and then you've got Laura, Ziggy, Prayer Garden, and Rebel Girl. So Daisy was the last one to be added, but then
Oh,
more
okay, it
and
was
more will
Daisy, I
come up.
guess. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
We've got the whole old McDonald's farm trying to
I
solve
know.
Summer's
I
case.
almost clipped. I knew what we were going to be doing this evening, so I almost clipped we singing that at the very end of Griffey's live. Oh, Miss Daisy had a cow, or had a farm. Oh, Miss Daisy
Oh, we're
had a
gonna need
farm.
that.
Yeah. Oh. I
That
didn't
can always
clip
be our lead in when we go to talk to Daisy.
it. We'll get it later.
Thanks, we.
Thanks, we.
I'll put them box. Hang on, Ziggy's hollering at me now. She's so stupid. Thank you, Diamond Creations. Thank you. Miss Daisy, you need to create a group to let us know when you're going to go up on her panel so we can go over there too. Okay, I'll do that, Diamond. Thank you.
Daisy
you.
will holler for $1.
I was gonna say she needs a headphone warning. Get rid of the trigger warning. Headphone warning.
It gets better, y'all. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Miss B. Much love, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being a member for 6 months. Woohoo! Here we go, y'all. It's about to get even worse. So, trigger warning: if you can't handle bad language, I suggest you probably go away and then come on back. Thank you, guys. Here we go, y'all. The she shows continue.
What you fuck yourself, bitch? You don't know a goddamn thing about me.
Laura, don't suit that little cunt's level.
Miss Daisy, I'm gonna tell you
She ain't
something.
nothing but a fucking damn.
This lady, at least this lady is up walking around.
If you're a Christian, why you
better go
let
with Candace and suck on some more.
You let this? Yeah, you got a mouth on you, don't you? Won't you go
This
clean
lady
it out?
right here, this lady right here is cleaning her
I'm not the
house.
one upholding people that's got a lost daughter.
No different than the one you got.
Like you try to act like you are. Won't you shut up and quit
Miss
cussing on
Daisy.
her panel?
Why don't you come and make me? And PG's for Summer. You're not, you stupid ass. Because you're upholding the parents.
You are. You sit up here
So you're
and
just
All y'all give a fuck about is the money.
Shut
Y'all
up.
just making money off the Summer. PG's the real motherfucker on
Bail
YouTube.
money. Oh, it's okay to sell
Pause.
drugs. No, it's not.
I didn't say it fucking was. But this is about Summer, not
What money have I made, motherfucker?
Stop. Stop.
What part?
I forgot the
what part
safe
is
word.
about
I yelled
Summer?
pause. They're
You're
bitching because they're
all
making money off
money.
of Summer. All of them, every last one.
Every
This is the
single one.
craziest. This
Let
is
it be saying here, Daisy
wow.
will take the works on. Daisy can try anytime she wants to. Two of us have been over on Daisy's panel when she had the whole the first time that she had the person in the back chat, and another jerk here, member of their family, was being used to troll Daisy. We went over there no problem and spoke up. We don't have any problem with speaking to anyone.
Nope. We don't even have a problem waiting our turn.
Yes. A novel warning. Oh my God, JW, this sounds exactly how my grandparents used to talk to each other, you poor, poor thing.
Oh my gosh.
You must be traumatized by the babysitters.
Go back to the holler you came from, Ash.
Hey,
better
I'll
go
tell
get
you
those
what.
critters off of
Miss
Don's
Daisy,
dick.
you can say whatever
Oh, look at him.
you can say whatever you want to, but Don
No,
Wells
you're
is the number
supporting
one
drug
bias.
addicts. What
I'm
y'all
going to tell
doing?
you something. I thought about going into.
Why you let her
I
up
thought
here
about.
using God's
Listen,
name in vain?
I thought about
Why
going
you
into
gonna
business
be up there
myself on Ben Hill Road
God
after I
going
found
for a
out
damn
Randy was
moped?
getting
What's
1,000
wrong
plus
with
a
you,
week.
kindergarten? You talk about me? You let
PG,
Ziggy
she
sit up
ain't gonna
there
let
and
you
get
talk
lawn
because
money
you're
for a
talking about
damn
her foot
neckhead.
buddies.
Come on, Prayer You better than that shit. You know better.
PG,
Quit
she ain't gonna let
supporting
you
these
talk. You're
neckheads.
talking about her boyfriend.
She just scratched her crotch right on your panel. She just sit up here and scratched. She's tweaking so bad she scratched her crotch. Y'all seen it? You know it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Why were you looking at her crotch? Why
Why
was you looking at her crotch? That's nasty.
She showed everybody her crotch.
No, she
Oh
didn't.
my God, no,
Yes,
no.
she did, Ziggy. Yes, she did, Ziggy. Just like you showed everybody your ass. What the hell? It
In her
happened.
underwear.
Ugh.
Daisy is loving this. Do you hear her? She's
Oh,
so
yeah.
excited and happy.
She's giddy.
Loving it.
She is giddy, yes.
I'm sitting here. I got the giggles so bad I can't stand it. Listen to Daisy. She's killing me.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
You're the only person
She's looking because she's hoping that
You do
she's
anything
looking
for
because
$1,
she's missing
won't you?
Candace and Dawn's.
Who the fuck you talking to?
I'm talking to every one of you.
I'm going to tell you something, Miss Daisy. I'm going to tell you something. The only one on here that'll do anything for $1 is you.
You're really gonna let
You
And that was from the Book of Prayer Garden.
Right?
I tell you what, this convent is really rough.
Oh, man.
They're just throwing down like WWE wrestlers. Who got the
They
belt
put
at the
that
end of the night?
revival up in there.
I'm just
One of those
imagining the
old-time
four
tent
of them
revivals.
dressed as nuns, tag teaming.
If they go to confession, they need to take this video with them.
Yeah, because describing it doesn't know justice. That's for sure.
No, the priest wouldn't believe it. They definitely need to see the whole thing and know that yes, this is what happened.
You want to talk
This
shit?
is-
Why don't you come down
And I
here
can
and make
tell
me
that your
some
education ain't up to par, hon. You tell me a lot more about yourself when you talk, Daisy, than you do about anyone else.
Let this woman use
About
God's
anyone else. I'm going to tell you something. You are sitting there. You are sitting there defending a meth head. You are sitting there defending a freaking addict. You are sitting there defending an alcoholic. You are the very one sitting there defending the one that keeps these dealers in business, Miss Daisy.
Do you know what meth does to people, Prayer Garden?
You know what gummy bears?
Can. What do you want to do besides listening to this trash? Because I think it's kind of funny.
She is just in her element over there with a spoon, just loving it.
Loving it. Can I
Yep.
just say, does anybody remember when Prayer Garden was all in for Don? And here
Yes.
she is saying today, so you're defending this, you're defending that. That was you, Prayer Garden. How the world turns.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Wait. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh, she's
If you
another one like Benny who says ideal when she means idea, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make up a compilation sometime of all the words that some of these various creators, the way they say them, and the way that they use them.
I'm just waiting for Ziggy to really start and then disappear.
We come up and we'll hang out. I'll turn it off, but I won't listen to it until we get, because I give them hell just a little bit more. We're definitely going to listen to them a little more. I'll put the link up if you want to come up, though. Hang on, let me put. I hate to put that link back out, though, y'all. People freaking grab it and run. Here we go. Anything's better than that? Well, we'll listen to a little more of it. I get them good, y'all.
Just fucking do to people, Miss Daisy, and your daughter was eating them like candy? Huh?
You know what meth does to little kids' life? How many people have
You ain't even raising drugs.
You're talking about Laura, but you're upholding Dawn and Candace for doing this.
Ain't you the pop calling
You
the
fake
girl
as
black?
hell.
All you care about is clicks and views and drama. That's all you care about.
No, all you like doing is hooking up for them. People don't have their daughter. And talk about people being on meth. Well, Dawn and Candace
I can't believe you support that. I can't believe.
Go ahead, Rebel Girl, have her.
You
I'm
talking
gonna let
about
Rebel Girl
supporting
have you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, Daisy.
Hey, critters, knock the fucking
I'm
critters
gonna tell you
off.
something.
Okay, so Prayer Garden thinks I'm mad. I'm scared of this foul mouthed 2-year-old child. Not.
Let me tell you something. I support all God's children.
How does she even know what she's supporting? I don't know what anybody's supporting over there. I can't make heads or
I
tails.
can't tell what's going on at all.
Saying. Oh, me either. I hear a word
Every
here or
once in a while, I
there.
catch a sentence.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's pandemonium.
I'm gonna
And
have
this
to start
broadcast,
watching this lady.
The original of this on Prayer Garden's channel was 4 a.m. in the morning, I believe, US sort of Eastern Standard Time, and there were nearly 600 people in the chat. Absolutely bonkers.
That's crazy. It's like the old days at Ziggy's when nobody knew what the hell was happening.
Really, it really is.
I support all of God's children. We are all God's children.
You want to talk about
I'm
supporting
sorry
somebody?
to
You're
tell
supporting
you,
Dawn
you're
and
not.
Candace.
Christians ain't the only God's
You
children.
let her curse God on your panel, Prayer Garden.
Well, you're going to hell.
You lying bitch.
Prayer card reading.
Well, critters, you're going to hell for taking up for people. It's got a missing child.
And then you want to.
Oh, is there a missing child? I think I heard someone say missing child.
When did the missing child happen?
I don't know. I just heard it.
I wouldn't be able to tell by this stream. This is what's helping Summer. That's what they keep alleging.
This is Summer's
Wow.
army for you, my God.
Summer's army's a hot mess.
I can go back, Miss Daisy, and play when you let Candace curse God. If that's cursing God, then I can go back where you let Candace do it to Snally, didn't you? Remember you let Candace do it to Snally? Do you remember that you jumped your own sister for dumping Don Wells for saying disgusting words, huh?
How many times have you let Don up on your panel?
I'm really sorry that happened. I really do.
Prayer
Garden?
How many times have I what?
And be better than that. Don't take up for these meth heads. Prayer Garden. That's all I got to say.
Oh my God! You're taking up for child abusers. You're taking up for child abusers. It's worse.
You are taking up for somebody that's got kids missing.
Okay, somebody asked who the fourth person is. I think at this point on the panel we have Prayer Garden, Daisy, Ziggy, and I think Rebel Girl. I think at this point Laura has dropped off, if I'm correct on the scorecard there.
Yes, that's right. And soon there's going to be another handful of people appearing.
Oh, yay. More people.
It sounds like there's 12 up there already, and it's only just 4.
Chris, that's the assisted living drama community. Stop.
It really is. That should be the name of it, definitely. You should have suggested that in the Discord, Chris. We could have used that as a title.
Right?
Definitely. Oh, I love it.
Oh yeah, what they really need is more voices. They're the sort of people who try to cure an echo by opening an extra tab of YouTube.
This is so
Daisy,
hard.
what are you supporting? What are you supporting? The two #1 suspects in their own daughter's disappearance.
Critter.
A 5-year-old little girl. You're supporting a man that was
supporting someone who's got a missing daughter.
I don't know who took Summer.
Fred doesn't have any history of that, Daisy.
Probably
use your noggin.
Hey, Daisy.
Hell, Critter probably has Summer somewhere.
If you think Don Wells is such a good person, if you think Don Wells is such a good person,
Stop.
why don't?
Did she say Critter? Who the hell is Critter? Oh man, this is I can't keep track of this.
Is one of the critters coming up on the panel too? Maybe. I don't know.
I heard something about a mean rooster.
Is this
something about a rooster? I did see something about a rooster.
Is this an Iowa critter? I hope not.
Oh, good Lord.
Is it in the wall?
They'll probably bring the corn.
Put a mic down the hole, see what it has to say.
Would you go shower with Don Wells right now?
She's fucking Dawn and Candace. That's why she's upholding.
Would you go sleep in the middle of the bed with him and
wife.
Candace?
Oh my God, she's a sister wife.
Huh?
She's gonna uphold somebody that she's getting pussy and dick from.
Why don't you let one of the minors in your household go stay with the Wells?
I don't know anyone
How about
who's
that,
good enough to let
Daisy?
my kids go anywhere.
Oh, is that right?
Oh,
Is that right? Why not? If they're such good fucking people, why not? Well, I'll tell you what, Miss Daisy. I would go to Laura's house. I would go to Laura's house. I would sit with her and I would pray with her and I would support her to the fullest, Miss Daisy. I would go to her house and support her to the fullest.
Hey, Laura's not the one that's got
Stop. I hear she needs some
The
underwear.
prayer garden
PG.
threatens to come pray with you.
PG, I hear she needs some underwear. So if you're going to support her, I think she wants underwear. Maybe some itch cream. You know, that might be something
I think
she
that
could
prayer
use.
garden would be, she'd be good for some bloomers and a slip.
Right?
People are saying that Critters is the cow lady. Okay, thank y'all. I'm confused. I'm not real familiar with her, but we just call her Daisy. Yeah, it's Crime, Crazy, and Critters on the Farm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you guys.
Yes, PG, she wants red panties, apparently.
Oh.
missing child, dumb fuck.
I would go sit at the jailhouse and speak with Fred.
No, you're stupid.
I would go.
No, you're stupid. You're upholding people that's got a missing daughter because you're sucking his dick in her pussy.
No more.
You so bad.
You're so great. You can use vulgar words.
Look at what you're doing. You're picking on somebody, an innocent person.
Whoa. Who's the innocent person that's getting picked on? Who's the innocent person, Ziggy?
I mean,
So are you talking?
She's defending Lorna, isn't she?
Oh,
Laura.
but didn't Laura just get out of jail?
Well, yes, exactly. Innocence seems to be a sliding scale in Beach Creek. It's interesting. It's interesting that Ziggy started using sister wives to describe Daisy. Daisy wants to be a sister wife to Candace. She must have been hanging off Soup's latest lives, where Soup calls Ziggy sister wife to Laura.
Right. We see you in the bushes there, Ziggy.
Is that what Daisy's applying for over here? Or Laura?
According to Ziggy, like I said,
it's
like the world's worst version of The Bachelorette.
Right?
It's The Bachelor.
For our members, I did add a couple more, what do you call those things? Emojis. There's one for you guys to check. Yeah, there's one in there for them to be able to check out the bushes now and see who's lurking in them. So,
cool.
Yeah. There's a tribute to Pearl in there too.
Heather, Laura is Fred's maybe possibly current partner, but definitely has been his partner for 20 years. It seems a little bit up in the air at the moment.
Well, they're going through a rocky time, you know? Dealing in the meth business is tough on a relationship.
Yes, a rocky time when both of you are in different prisons and the ex-girlfriend is paying for his commissary.
And then we got Ziggy.
Yes.
Just
Ziggy,
looking for any little page of relevance she can get.
Yeah, the situation when you get out of prison and your partner of 20 years who's getting commissary off his ex-girlfriend has seemingly confided more about his situation in a YouTuber who is now telling you via YouTube what is going on. Yeah, Laura seems to think that she's dropped down the scale of importance in Fred's life, and I think that she's probably correct.
Well, it certainly looks that way. I gotta start watching her more often. She loves it. Ooh, Daisy, you got my attention. Because I love it too.
The person you're sitting there picking on things, they could very well be innocent.
It's their child, Daisy.
Do you even give a damn?
You wasn't saying that.
Do you even give a damn about Summer? Clearly
you
not.
didn't say that, Miss Daisy, before they fucking started being around your panel, making you click likes and views.
She don't give a damn about Summer.
Have you befriended Don just to get him up on your panel to talk?
She don't give a damn about Summer. That's why she updates
lie out of it. Don't lie.
Don't lie. It doesn't work. We've all befriended him. We've all tried to do what you've done, Daisy.
How many
you
times?
What did the lab call it? A Johnny come lately or something? That is you for sure. You're always late to the party.
She don't give a damn about Summer. She wouldn't uphold the sorry ass parents.
So what are you saying, Daisy? You're befriending them just to get information?
Hypocrites.
You saying you're befriending them just to get information, right?
Stop, please. That is probably the truest thing that Ziggy has ever said. That Daisy's doing what they've all done. Finally owning up to the fact that none of them had any genuine interest in Don and Candace. It's all about the information that they can get. And that is pretty much true of all of them, from Cher to Benny. I mean, you could say that the lab considers himself a separate thing. Nevertheless, he interacts with Don in order to provide entertainment and possibly information, but mostly the N-word to the people who view his channel. They're all in the same boat. It's just a matter of who's driving the boat at any particular time. At the moment, Daisy seems to be in control and gatekeeping Candace, not so much Don. But it's no different to when he was always on Ziggy's.
Yeah, I think Don's being gatekept by Cher now. Again.
Yeah, back again. Like a lot of people.
I'm waiting for Tiffany Marie to pop up and tell everybody how they don't care about summer. Somebody needs to. Somebody needs to.
Yeah, somebody needs to check in with Tiffany, see if she's okay.
Tiffany's dealing with billboards now.
Oh. Billboard.
I didn't befriend him.
Ziggy, right now what she's doing is trying to make herself feel better by saying you did exactly what she's doing. That's what she's doing, right, Miss Daisy? That's exactly what the fuck you're doing, hon.
I never was fake like you. I never was fake like you.
You want to talk about fake?
You're supporting a
drug
dealer. There is no way anybody.
Okay, so whatever.
You really are as
whatever.
chicken brain as
I'm not the one who fake being bones.
She's using Summer's name to make money. She don't give a damn about Summer.
Ziggy, you would have showed those bones just because you want to click some views. What if that would have been a child? That you
You're
well,
I thought it was animal bones.
You've been making money off Summer.
Whew. I'm wondering when Bugsy's going to start the baptisms because there's a lot of them need doing.
She says she now has a mobile baptism. So,
thank goodness, because she's going to need it.
She is a mobile baptizing van.
Telling the truth. You'll hear in a little bit, I'll tell her even more of the truth about herself. Rebel girl, she's just vulgar. She needs to go. Prayer Garden, get her off your panel.
From day one.
Your tarot cards and seek your demons around your child.
Oh, no, I thought you were worried about my soul.
Yeah, you expose your child to evil. You bring that into your home.
Miss Daisy, you exposed the lady that wasn't even Rose. You exposed the lady that you said was Rose. What if it was Rose in hiding? You would have exposed her. And you want to talk to Ziggy? You want to say something to Ziggy?
And Grandma Candy was okay with it. She told me that was her her niece.
No, they wasn't okay. They wasn't okay with you sending her niece to jail. You're telling me that Grandis was okay with you getting her niece put in jail. Sure, she fucking was.
Are you really married? Are you really married? I can't imagine anybody listening to that.
Rose Bly was alive is not as bad as
you have a very high pitched voice.
Come on.
It's worse.
Whoa. Really, Ziggy? Ziggy's telling somebody else they have a very high-pitched voice. Has she not listened to herself screech?
Can you see the comment from Candace that is currently on screen?
Ziggy in love with Fred. That's why. Would she bring a child to the place that's not safe? Yeah.
Says the woman raising 3 kids there. Well, was raising 3.
4, right?
Yeah, 4. The 3 boys.
It's worse, and what's even more worse, Miss Daisy, is the simple fact that you will do anything. You will do anything, especially this right here. Right now you are doing the devil's deed for the wells.
Yeah,
you're doing the devil's deed for the wells, and you know it.
No,
and I
not the devil's deed.
Doing the devil's deed for the wells. I'm going to tell you, Miss Daisy. I'm going to tell you, Miss Daisy. Go talk. You better go talk to Don Wells. You better go talk to Donald.
What I say?
You can tell us. You can tell us on the word. You can swear to God. Tell us right now on everything. You swear to God on everything. You're sincere about how you feel about the wells. You truly you are doing everything out of the kindness of your heart. Your intentions are pure.
Brandy, you're up on panel, hon. Jamie, you're up on panel.
This is where the creeper guy's back here under Jinkies. He's in the back chat under Jinkies, but Jinkies getting ready to come up. He's in the back chat with Jinkies' picture and all that, and he's in here under Jinkies. But anyway, she lets this is where she starts letting 10 people come up on panel and attack me. But I Judy chop them all. Hang on, y'all. You'll see. Jinkies getting ready to come up because this.
She Judy chops them? What's a Judy chop?
I've
A
got
what?
no idea, but Daisy seems to think that she's the Bruce Lee of the true crime community.
She does. She thinks that this was
Oh,
spectacular.
You've never heard of a Judy chop?
No.
No.
Haven's gonna send you the video. Don't you worry.
Oh shit! All right. I love when Haven sends me a video. It always makes me laugh.
She said Tenga doesn't know. I was like, no. She said,
I don't know.
Under Jinky's face and name. He thinks he's gonna porn bomb me again. He ain't. Oh, here we go, guys. Trigger warning. A lot more views. I made a lot more on my channel when I
Randy,
did.
Miss Daisy, I have a question.
What did she say? She made a lot
You have-
more on her channel. What? I wish they wouldn't all talk at once. I can't quite hear what she said.
You swear to God on everything. You're sincere about how you feel about the Wells. You truly, you are doing everything out of the kindness of your heart. Your intentions are pure.
Brandy, you're up on panel, hon.
wait, guys.
Jamie, you're up on
This
panel.
is where the creeper guy's back here under Jinkies. He's in the back chat under Jinkies. But Jinkies getting ready to come up. He's in the back chat with Jinkies' picture and all that, and he's in here under Jinkies. But anyway, she lets this is where she starts letting 10 people come up on panel and attack me. But I Judy chop them all. Hang on, y'all. You'll see. Jinkies get ready to come up because this bastard's in the back chat under Jinkies' face and name. He thinks he's going to porn bomb me again. He ain't. Oh, here we go, guys. Trigger warning. A lot more views. I made a lot more on my channel when I
Randy, Miss Daisy, I have a question.
What?
You have so much to say about everybody being drug addicts and all these meth heads and all that kind of stuff. Why don't you tell the real reason why your grandson lives with you? You want to talk about everybody else, and everybody else is a piece of shit and a meth head.
Exactly.
Right.
Because of drug addicts. Right.
Right.
I've told that. I don't hide that.
Okay, so you know how it is for people to be addicted to drugs and what a challenge it is for them to get off. So how dare you get up here and say the things that...
Okay, hang on. Jinkies, you up here? He's in the back chat still.
Let him up.
Wait. Okay, let me put something over here.
Let him up.
I'm gonna let him up because he's under Jinkies. Rumor has it he's gonna try to porn bomb me, you guys.
Let him up.
He thinks he's gonna
This is why I say that Daisy is troll food. This is why she will get porn bombed again. I'm just wait for it, because she lets people up and they're like, oh, just let them up. If you already know, just why do you entertain that?
I don't understand this. And another channel has also been saying that they're just going to show anything that anybody does in the back chat because it should be shown and they should be shamed and revealed. No, you're giving them exactly what they want. You shouldn't let them up. You shouldn't give them any attention. The reason that we never have it is because we don't let anybody up that we don't know. And yeah, you're going to go on about the vetting word. We never use that. One person used it in a conversation with you. It's not vetting. It's just a matter of putting an overlay up and looking to see who it is and judging whether they're worth the risk. It's not a hugely complicated thing. And now she's going to, in a minute, she's going to start saying, she's going to start repeating the vile things that this person is writing in the back chat about a missing child.
That's my whole problem. Why would you even say that? Now, if you bring somebody up with an overlay, see, so she put the overlay up, so that was smart as far as to cover up the porn bomb. This whole showing your face, it doesn't really work because she thought she had Laura up there before, right? So they show a video, and then you let them up on panel. If you put the overlay up and you put somebody up on the panel, you don't take the overlay down until you've heard that person speak, so you know who it is. Because she got fooled with her sister too, right? Once she hears her sister speak, she knows her sister's voice, and she knows, okay, I can let the overlay down. But how do they not figure this out after it frustrates me.
I just feel like they don't want to figure it out. They actually want the sensationalism of it.
I have
The
to.
vile thing that was said the last time that they had somebody up there, where the rigor mortis of a missing child was compared to a sex toy, and she repeated it multiple times and showed it up on the screen. There is absolutely no need for that. We don't need to know what horrible thing has been said about a missing child. It's bad enough that you had to see it. Why would you inflict it on other people?
I don't understand that. The moment that that gets typed in the back chat, you don't have to make a big deal about it at all. You just silently, without letting anybody else on the panel, you just silently remove that person from your stream and ban them. You don't make a big deal. They'll quit coming up and making accounts to come up when they get absolutely zero attention from you. But she feeds them the attention constantly. This isn't, it just is, it makes me so mad that people don't learn from their mistakes. Like, you can make a mistake. Everybody does. But learn from it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Rant over.
Here we go. He's up here. What are you doing? Why are you back here? Creepo vestiges. It's you.
I hope he shows his balls.
Talking nasty.
I don't think it was either.
You're up here, old boy. What you want? What you want? Oh boy, you ain't gonna get me again. Come on. Speak now or forever hold your peace. He's back here again, y'all. That some bitch. He's under Jinky's rumor has it though.
I think she's got the wrong old boy.
Yep.
Oh, get out of here. They're in the back chat under Summer's dead. You better get out of here.
Why? That was so unnecessary to say. You could have just, why are you telling them to get out of there? You can make them.
Here's the thing with this. Like, you don't have to keep drawing attention to this shit because that's what they want. They're looking for attention. And as long as you'll keep giving it to them, they're going to keep doing this dumb shit. Just get rid of them and don't mention it. They'll stop because they want attention.
Yeah, ask Corndog when on the other channel when he came up unannounced. He just got booted. He didn't even get acknowledged. Just booted.
Yep, you try and come up here and you're not wanted. You won't get any attention at all. You will just get bounced.
Do what?
In the back chat under somebody's trying to come up under Summer's
I don't
dead.
see anybody.
I'm banning him.
I didn't see anybody.
He's still
in the back
back.
chat.
He's up here. He's still up here, but there's more than one. They're coming up in the back chat, y'all.
I'm here. F you. Oh.
I abandoned him.
You what?
I'm abandoning this one too.
You what, them? You abandoned them?
She abandoned him. Left him on the side of the road.
Abandoned.
You're gone.
Look, there's flip flop in the chat saying block, 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 block. Common sense being ignored.
Yep, it always is too. There's always people in the chat that tells them the proper way to handle the situation and keep moving, but it never is heeded. Instead, they make a spectacle out of it. That means that you're using it for content that you will continue to be troll food. And you're putting on a big buffet there.
Continue on. He's gone. Dang, y'all. They're trying to troll me bad tonight. They are trying to troll me bad, y'all.
Well,
it is a very sick person. Yes. Yes, it is. Coming up in the back chat saying stuff like that. Hang on. Who is that?
That was pretty raunchy.
Okay. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to continue. We're going to finish.
All right, I'm gone now that you found out who your devil was.
He probably going to come back, but I don't care. We got to continue this
If
on.
you got them blocked, they're blocked, right?
I've been banning them. They keep coming in under different names. All right. She show again. Let's go.
That you were saying about Laura.
Actually selling freaking drugs now. He's a dealer.
Actively selling? He's actively selling drugs while he's in prison? Are you freaking
stupid?
Okay,
those drug dealer out of
incidents
jail.
were over a year ago. You know that.
Fun fact, people do sell drugs from prison. I used to work in a prison. It does happen.
It definitely happens.
It don't matter.
It was
How
over a
many
year
people's lives
ago.
will we affect?
I know.
How
I
many
understand
people's
it's bad,
lives
but
will
it
we
doesn't.
affect?
It is bad.
You trying to talk over
That
me.
does not. Okay, Dawn, you're deflecting. You're deflecting.
You
You're
think you're trying to talk over me?
different
Answer my
things.
question, Ziggy. How many children's lives were affected by this? You tell me that. How
I
many
don't know.
children's
It
lives
has nothing to.
Yes, it does have to do.
The Dawn shit, though. What
Hey,
does that have to do with summer?
when you sell
Hey, Daisy.
methamphetamines
Hey,
to
Daisy.
somebody,
Why
I
are
don't
we
want to hear
talking
what you
about
have to
rich
say.
shit? Why aren't we talking about Dawn?
Shut the hell up,
Hey,
because I don't want to
Daisy.
hear anything she has to say. Because she
Sit
ain't
back,
nothing but
man.
leave Christine alone and quit harassing Christine, Jam.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
That's what
I
I'm
can do whatever I want to do. So settle down,
Stop.
Daisy.
Daisy?
No.
How
Ziggy really swings hard for Fred, doesn't she?
Really hard. Yeah. She always
This is the
has.
weirdest thing.
Ever since that
Sure,
first
man.
time she met him. I mean, she was since that very first meeting. You know, the fireworks and everything went off because
It's so
he's
strange.
such a good guy. Guys.
I don't understand this love affair with Fred. I'm so confused. She really has just latched on and she's ready to fight the world for Fred. It's so odd to me.
I'll wait for
She's
you,
in
Fred.
love.
I'll
You
wait
know
for
she
you.
will. She'll be standing there when Fred gets out. 15 years.
what a coincidence is it that someone loses 9 children? 9.
My
Tell me.
question. So you all think it's okay for him to sell meth? It's great.
No, it's
It's
not okay at all.
great.
I agree.
Why
I
do you
agree.
arrest him for the method? How do you know that he wasn't the one who took Summer? He's the one
How
that's
do you know
bringing
Dawn
Summer
wasn't?
How do you know
up.
it wasn't you that took
I
Summer?
don't have to
I mean, that's
say
a dumb
it.
question. That's a dumb fucking question.
Her the wrong question. You needed to sit up here and ask her those
You know
questions.
that they live a
Pergard.
mile and a half away, right? It's not like they're like right across the street.
Ziggy, quit taking up for drug dealers. They're
You take
killing
up for drug
people.
dealers. You take up for
I'm
drug
just being
addicts.
I'm
You
just
take up for
telling
drug
you.
dealers.
Oh my
Daisy,
God!
why-
Has somebody come up with a smoke alarm that needs a battery?
Yes.
What is that talking?
I swear.
Perfect.
I
That's all we were
know.
missing.
There's always got to be one, right?
I'm going to be in a straitjacket by the end of this stream.
Why don't you quit taking up for the #1 fucking suspects in all of
Number one
this?
suspect is Fred because he's the one.
No, he's not. No, he's fucking. He took a lie detector test with Stacey. They didn't ask her about Summer.
Come on.
Why don't you know what, Miss Stacey? Why don't Dawn and Candace bring out the lie detector test? Why don't Dawn and Candace know their lie detector test?
Thank
You would sell your soul to the devil for money.
You've already sold yours, huh?
You would.
Donnie
God,
would.
they
I
would.
would never do
Woohoo!
it.
Oh,
What are you
yeah.
talking about?
Yeah, right, right.
Sorry,
put
Katie.
bones
Remember
out for
Donnie
no
Boy
reason.
said he would
Sorry,
sell his
Candace.
he would sell his soul to the
Don't
devil.
you talk about my Ziggy soul? Don't you talk about my Ziggy soul?
I get them, guys.
You fucked up. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk about Ziggy soul.
Oh, come on, Prayer Garden. You're just a bunch of bullshit, all you are. And
You know what?
it.
The truth sounds like
You
hate
won't
to
have
those who
content
hate the
if it
truth.
wasn't for
If
me.
I'm a bunch of bullshit, then that must be what you got fucking fat off
You're
of, right? You
talking
got
shit
fat
about
off my
Ziggy.
bullshit, bitch.
That is also from the Book of Prayer Garden.
That was perfect, JBT.
I just find it hilarious that Prayer Garden is calling it My Ziggy. Do you remember that it was Prayer Garden who first sort of blurted out the whole secret about the green card marriage?
I do remember that.
Right?
Oh Lord, these people, it's like a revolving door of relationships. No wonder they identify with Beach Creek.
Be the Bing just tagged me in a Judy Shop video. Haven beat you to it. We should play it.
That should have been Ziggy's game. Beach Creek Holler, you know.
You kiss my ass.
Don't
All
talk
of
about
y'all.
Gigi soul.
Your shit.
Don't talk about her soul.
Drug addicts, your meth
You don't
heads.
fucking, you don't even have a soul. Why are you talking about her?
He's back, Miss V. You want up here? He's in the back chat. He's in the back chat under Jinky's rumor has it, y'all. That's not her. She's called me. No, that's her. Okay. I must have banned the wrong person.
You banned me.
I thought I was banning him. I banded you.
You banded me.
Miss B, do you want to stay in the back chat or you want me to take you back down? She's my security back here. Miss V? Yeah, he's coming up. Why is PG so obsessed with Ziggy? They used to be frenemies. So I don't know. Okay, she wants to be in the back chat. Hang on, y'all.
Going, Satan.
Huh?
Get the gun, Satan.
Get the gun, Satan. What are you talking
Get the
about?
gun.
The what?
Everybody loves Jones.
Listen, y'all, she let like 10 people up here and Daisy had to take them all on. She had to let them all up here.
5 o'clock in the morning. Till 5 o'clock in the morning.
What is?
You set up screaming till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God. I know, but I just want to, I'm going to show y'all a little bit more and then we won't show no more because it is kind of.
Why do we have to listen to this again? I mean, really.
Wow. If y'all want to continue listening to this, hit a 1 in the chat. If not, we'll take it down. Candace done gave up and left. She said she can't listen to it no more.
I can't either.
I totally missed all of it last night, but I would have tried to get up there with you, Daisy. She wouldn't let nobody on my side up. That's how she does. Well, we got some that does want. It is kind of confusing. Fred Hill cited for throwing trash in the creek in several neighborhoods. Tuned in him and Evelyn Hill named citation. Okay. Well, she if you go back on this live, you'll see that she tells
I had to live through this.
Well, Daisy can't run from the damn drama.
All right,
But
I'll let you back to your...
Well, he may be back. He may or may not be back. There isn't anything too low for Ziggy to pay. Continue her grift. Right. Is that you in the chat saying too?
That's me.
Okay. Anyways, she did say that Andy Bernard, Laura did say that Andy Bernard came to her and asked Fred to steal the car back, steal Jody Sue's car back. Because he's still open. All right, we're gonna continue on while Jinkies is.
All right, bye.
A little bit more, y'all, okay? Since a lot of you want to continue. We got the picture there, Cray. Well, the point of the matter is I stood up for myself, and they were saying all kinds of bullying and stuff. And we'll play a little bit more, and then I'll take it down because I know it did upset Candace a little bit. They say some really nasty stuff about Candace and Don. It's not good, but I do get them. So let's listen to a little bit more, and then I'll take it down. And hopefully we
They
got
say some really nasty stuff about Candice and Don, so we need to get to that bit so that you all hear it. What the
Right?
hell?
But that's your
That
friend?
is the translation
Wow.
for that.
And I remember us every time that stuff happens with Bugsy's son, like we're doing everything we can to protect Bugsy from it. And she's like, hold on, Candace. We're about to do the damn thing. Wow.
In the back chat. So hopefully a boy won't come back or whoever. There's more than one person doing it.
Shut the fuck up.
I got more of a soul than
Well, you know what? You can say whatever you want about Laura and Fred doing drugs. All their children are alive. All their children are alive and counted for. Where are all of Don and Candace's kids? They don't have one. Not one.
Not a fucking one.
You're right, because every single one that they've ever had has been taken.
Panel and said that their kids were in foster care. Why is their kids in foster care? Riddle me that.
For neglect, you moron. Do you think by chance someone loses 9 kids? Are you that ignorant? You can't be that ignorant. You're a nurse, remember?
You kiss my ass. I don't even want to
No,
talk.
she can't, because she can't even
Yeah, I
say
bet you
yes.
don't.
Because I know what's what, and y'all are bunches of bullshit. Take up for your dumb ass.
so disrespectful. You're so
Crackhead.
disrespectful.
No, you're disrespectful.
You are
have
so
sit up here
judgmental and disrespectful. You're not a Christian at all. You're not a. You're not a represent.
This one you're up here with.
Welcome, Regina Smith. Oh man, this gives me the worst headache.
That's Ziggy, right? Saying those things up there with that lady saying, "You're not a Christian, Daisy." That's Ziggy?
Ziggy saying that? The rod waving Ziggy with the tarot cards? Is that the one that said that?
Saint Ziggy.
One.
She gets
That's
to
You know her?
judge? Huh. I didn't know that's how it worked.
JW, it is a Royal Rumble.
Right?
Welcome, One-Eyed Flo. Thank
In
you.
the Royal Rumble at the farm in the Garden of Prayer. Hey, thank you, One-Eyed Flo. Welcome.
Believe me.
Now you're supposed to lead
You
by
sit up here
example.
and you say it's okay to support meth heads. You say that it's okay to.
I know it was okay.
You
to
say it's
support,
okay to
Paul was
support a
murderer,
pedophile.
right?
Money.
You
Don't
need
be
to
on
keep,
my
Paul was a murderer.
you need to keep your mouth off of
No,
Laura.
no support these meth heads. And I can't believe Fair Garden is going along with this.
Well, we're not supporting child abusers.
You don't know if they're child abusers or not.
I know John
Where
Wells
their
is the
kids,
priest
you
that he
idiot?
portrays.
Shit. Talking
Hey,
shit
guess what?
to
I
how
have
you're
proof.
doing.
Hey, Daisy, I have proof. I have proof.
The proof's in the pudding. They ain't got no kids.
You want to hear the proof, Daisy?
You don't have shit,
The
James.
proof is their kids are in CPS care. That
Laura and Fred's kids is in free CPS care. That's what it is too. They're sitting up here talking about Don and Candace when Laura and Fred lost their kids. But I'll play a little more.
Why are we talking about all these kids that are in? That's not right.
At least they're not naming names. It could be worse.
Right, the kids are the innocent victims in it all, you know, like it's one thing you're going after the parents, you know, of like Fred and Laura, but leave the kids out of it, man. They didn't get to pick their parents.
More and we'll continue on. Oh, and get this right here, Ziggy, underneath her, this Jam 20, that's her mod, her big mouth mod that harasses Christine all the time. That's her. Along with Filthy Mouth Rebel Girl. And Brandy, I don't know about her. And
I got
Gem 420, the remora to Ziggy's Great White Shark.
Somebody asked me how long I thought it would be before Jam has her own channel.
Now I have to give
I don't think it'll be too long. She's really feeling herself.
Now I'll have
Yeah.
to give Daisy a fist bump for that one.
We're
Flora and
neglectful
Fred.
or
About
abusive.
the
So
big
it's
mouth thing.
What have to do with that, though? It's just
What
Don
about
and
difference? And
Don and
Laura and
Candy,
Fred.
Don and Candy Grills are such tweakers. They're such
Their kids aren't missing
They're
right
trying to
now.
get their kids back.
She
Their
was
kids are not
tweaking, Ziggy.
missing. Their kids aren't missing,
She
and they
has
don't have a
one child
history of
and the
it.
guy, but he's mentioning her body
No,
being
that's not.
buried.
Come on,
He's
you
the
know how
one
we.
mentioning her body
Hey,
being
how do you
buried. Are
feel?
you
How do you
guys
feel
not
about Don
thinking
talking
about
about a
this?
12-year?
Are you
No,
so
answer
set
this.
on Don and Candace
Answer
doing it that
this.
you're
Answer this.
overlooking the fact that this guy has said that Summer's body is buried
He
in
didn't
his
say
grave?
Are
that.
you overlooking the fact that Don said he was here in the
He did not
resurrection?
say that. You said that. He did not say that.
No.
You said that.
Oh,
Yes, you
Fred
did.
said that, honey. Fred
Yes.
has said that
No,
on
he
your
did
panel.
not say that.
And
He
you
absolutely
still
did
missing
not.
that.
No, he
Okay.
did not.
Okay, how many of
Actually,
y'all?
Ziggy, you said that when you came back from your last visit to Fred. Your telephone, your recording app on your phone wasn't working, but you suddenly remembered and shared with us that Fred had confided in you something about there being a shallow grave on Andy Bernard's family's land, and that they believed somebody had been buried there for a while and then moved. You said that Fred said that to you. And then suddenly, it's the body's hidden behind a waterfall or in some cave somewhere. I don't know what to say to you. You don't even remember what you said.
She doesn't.
Did how many of y'all know that Fred did say Summer was deceased in a waterfall in a cave? She's up there trying to say that she ain't. She's up there lying for Fred. He's up there saying that Summer's in a waterfall in a cave. Okay? And she's lying and saying he didn't do it. She's lying. I think it was the thumbnail, Jinky's thumbnails attracting all these pervs. You guys, we're almost done.
Summer thought he was there. You are so
my God,
dead.
Ziggy. You are
He did
stupid.
not say that.
Everybody has talked about it, Ziggy.
say
Come
that.
on.
It's not nice
No,
to call people
he
Ziggy,
did
stupid.
not.
I
shut
don't.
up,
Chop,
James.
chop, I'm bringing you up.
Shut up. Shut up. Here she goes.
It
I
is
know how
not.
you are. You're
It
an
is
ass
safe
taker.
for
Is
us.
what you are. An ass
You're on
taker.
panel, chop, chop.
No,
Daisy.
Oh, I guess it's let everybody up on panel
All
to
he
go after
said is,
Daisy.
Hey, Daisy.
Well, this is what you
But
want. You want to
Daisy,
use it
didn't
for
Candace
content tomorrow.
Didn't Candace say that she had to take care
Please,
of her
I don't
kids
need
that's alive?
steroids
So
content.
don't that
That's
tell
my
you that
problem.
she knows
Daisy.
something, dumbass?
Kiss
You're
my
so
ass.
fucking
Who's that
stupid.
talking? I ain't talking to no dumbass. What?
I ain't talking to somebody
Why
that's fucking
every
that blows
time?
somebody that hurts their
Shut up,
child. You
clever girl. You got a potty mouth. Shut up.
Hey,
You
don't
better
you
go
talk
get
about
those
my
screws
friend.
of Dawn and Candace off your tongue, bitch.
Shut up. You got a filthy mouth. Won't you
Weren't
go
those
wash
the
I'll
same
show you
names
filthy.
Candace was
Come on
calling
down here.
Smiley on your panel,
Brandy,
Daisy?
what is your deal? Shut up and go on down. Ain't nobody wants to talk to you. You ain't
Why do
important.
you want
Go
to tell
on.
people to shut
Y'all
up?
ain't allowed to
You
talk
get
about
on
her
my
boyfriend
damn
and
nerves.
girlfriend.
What's my mic?
No,
Or she
because
won't
those
be able
are
to
the
get no more
same
pussy and
names
dick from them.
Candace was using on panel calling Smiley, wasn't it? But you can support that, huh?
Hey,
Y'all can't
Smiley
talk about her
started
boyfriend
that
and
shit,
girlfriend. She
honey.
won't be
You
able to
know
talk
she
here
about
we go.
did.
This talking again. Here we go. We have to
Candace didn't
deflect. Let's talk
Now
about something
someone
else
is
now.
saying
Here we go.
Molly is
Did Dawn teach you
defending
that?
her.
Did Dawn teach you how to deflect?
Yeah.
Why you gotta have all these people up there running their mouth where I can't hear you?
We appreciate you taking the link, though. So that's pretty
Shut
bold,
up,
Debbie.
Brandy. Nobody wants to talk to you.
But you're
I'm
talking.
talking to Nikki and Prayer Garden. I ain't talking
Well,
to you or
you
none of
know,
these other chickos.
PG and everybody ain't using Summer's name.
Shut
to
up.
make
y'all
money
hear
or
me?
something.
My goodness. I don't know why y'all are so.
Fuck your
Oh
bitch.
my goodness. That does sound like Jenna. I thought it sounded like Jenna. Do you all think it's Jenna? Brandy is Jenna? Because I thought, oh my gosh. Hey, I know we've lowered our standards. Sometimes you got to defend yourself, Adrian Watkins. You got to. And I'd had enough with these people. But yes, Brandy sounds just like Jenna. Hey, Ladybug. Yes, that is Jenna, y'all. That is Jenna. How many of y'all believe that's Jenna? Why is Jenna going by Brandy? I don't know, but that's Jenna. Because she act like she knows all about this case. Remember Jenna used to be Candace's friend and turn on her? Listen to Brandy talk, y'all, and y'all tell me if you think it's Jenna. I thought it sounded familiar. Yes, ma'am, that's Jenna. That's Jenna talking. Probably Ziggy brought both of the bags on the YouTube. Yep, because they come up here to fight with me. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. The chicken's still holding his own. He's still holding his own in the cockfight. Here we go. I wonder why you
hear me?
Why are you supporting somebody that's got a kid missing, dumbass? Why are you fucking them?
They have
Here,
a kid
your right
missing.
is not
Exactly.
connected.
They have a kid missing. And how many of y'all got his job? Got his job?
They got 9 missing.
Can
They
y'all
got
hear
9
lost
missing.
his own job?
From his job.
Can anybody hear
How
me?
many of y'all did, huh?
I can hear you, but
You don't
Daisy
know.
shut her damn
You
trap and
don't
listen.
know if Don and Candace took this baby and did anything with her.
Then how do you
No
know?
more than what you know about Fred. Everybody.
How do you know? How do you know they're not guilty?
I've talked to them before, and
How do
believe
you
I
me,
just
know?
want to
don't
ask
believe for a minute
Daisy
they haven't.
something if she
They
can
are
hear
a
me.
lot. They might be a lot, but they are not. They have not hurt their child. I'm telling
Do
you.
you not think
how do
if
you know?
Hawkins County could clear them, they would?
How do you know?
Hold on. And now there's 15 people up here. She's letting them all come up here to get this chicken, but this chicken holds her own. Watch. If
Do you not think they would?
Hawkins County would arrest them if they thought they did it, that they
Harry,
wouldn't.
If they could clear them, they would. Just to shut YouTube up from blowing up their phones, they would clear them.
People's in here
Exactly.
calling murder.
She's too
Y'all
damn
don't even
stupid
know
to
Summer.
know.
You are evil and nasty.
What if Summer was still alive? What if Summer's still alive? Answer that, y'all. What if
That would be wonderful. She'll never go back to Don Candace.
You should know, right, Daisy?
Daisy.
Listen,
You
ain't
know,
she the one? Ain't she the one that
she
said
was
you're a
still alive,
nurse
she would
and
be
that
in
you
the
could
state
tell by her
penitentiary.
fingernails she wasn't? Didn't you
What do
say
y'all
you
wanna
could tell by
say?
her fingernails she was not alive? You're supposed to be a nurse, and I'm sure by her fingernails she was not alive in that vehicle. She was
When
in
I
that
looked at the
picture.
picture, that was an altered picture. No, I want these
Then why did
Just
Candace say
like
she
the
had to take
picture
care
was
of her
altered,
kids?
Candace
That's
was
love.
still alive.
He was dead the day she left.
That is an altered picture. That's an altered
Right here,
video.
this ain't altered. This is the real video,
Exactly.
and that is a picture that was
And
taken from a real video. And you said you
Can we
plainly
stop?
stated.
Gosh.
I put a Limplock's comment up there because it's all the emojis, and that's what this conversation sounds like. It was just so appropriate. It's just everything.
Yeah, it's
all
all
at
the
once.
things from everybody.
Oh, my head is swimming.
Mine is pounding. This is a lot.
Yeah, it's so much. Do they ever get to any kind of point? I mean,
Not from what I watched, but I couldn't watch it all. I'll be honest with you. I got about this far and I just gave up because I'm not getting anything from this other than the pure. I mean, just the shit show, the train wreck. You know what I mean?
but I keep trying to figure out what Daisy is so proud about, that she was like really wanting to show this. What
She
what
just
is she
loves
so
it.
proud of? Because this isn't anything to be proud of.
She's proud of her Judy chops.
For Judy chops.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Miss Daisy, you were against the whales for a fucking long time. And I'm going to tell you right now, like Don Well said, look, sissy, you know what the fuck you're doing. Same thing all the rest of them's done. And I had to agree. I had to agree, Miss Daisy. I have to agree with you. You're doing the same fucking thing. Don don't even like you. Tim Mullins don't like you. None of them want white boys don't like you. They all want you out of the picture, and you will be. You're about to be rolled out. Trust me. I know.
Candace and Dawn is so.
Like
Candace and Dawn is so
you know,
innocent. Then why did Candace
you
say
were trying to
that her
get Christina to talk to him for information? He got tired of that dumb bitch. He even told me that girl is a space cadet. She's a fucking space cadet.
Okay, she's talking about Christine. She says Dawn made fun of Christine. I do not believe that. I don't think Dawn is that mean to make fun of Christine. But Prayer Garden's saying that she did. He did. What about?
I'm talking about what Dawn said about your fucking Christina. And you're about to be out of the picture too.
Listen,
They're trying
why
to do
you
your
always
shit.
picking on Christine? She ain't done nothing to you, Prayer Garden.
She needs to go
I'm
chase a fucking
sorry,
butterfly or something. Be serious.
What do you
I
got
ain't
something
picking on
to say
her.
about
Stacy's upholding
I'm
when
just,
Candace
I'm just
plainly
stating what
said
Dawn
instead of
said
worrying
about
I
it.
don't know why you got a problem with
Okay?
Christine.
I can tell you why I have a
You know
problem.
why I have a problem with Christine, Stacey? Because you and that fucking dirtball was running people that you had no right running. You had no right running these people's names. You had no right getting into their business. These are people in your chat, Miss Daisy, that trusted you guys not to fucking do what you've done to them. You're a dirtball, man. You're fucking dirty. You're dirty as hell. You know it.
How long did I let you sit up on my panel and ask Don Wells questions? How long?
I'm going to tell you something. Don wouldn't have fucking been there if it wasn't for me. He wouldn't have been on your fucking panel. Don Wells wouldn't have been on your fucking panel if it wasn't for PG.
Don't you act right. Quit being stupid.
Well, why don't you listen?
Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
You're begging me to come on your fucking panel because Don would be there. When I trusted you to fucking let people ask the questions and get answers for summer, and you fucking didn't. You shut everybody down from getting any answers for summer. You're a piece of shit, Miss Daisy.
Daisy can have your way, but nobody else can.
You turned on baby Summer. You turned on Summer for them fucking criminals and suspects. You know you did it.
Hey, Daisy.
How's it feel to be
you? God, why you let these stupid people up here? I'm trying to talk. And
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It hurts.
I like, can we fast forward? Are we gonna, are we waiting to hit something? Because
Well, I have to get down, ladies. But I'm gonna listen while I finish up what I've got to do here.
I don't believe you. I do not believe you.
You don't believe me? Yes.
Stick it out.
No, I told you I've got something I've got to get done.
You're fine.
But I apologize.
Pearl, you okay?
I'll be listening.
You're fine.
Did Pearl fall asleep on us?
Pearl.
Oh, Sally Mae's trying to bust me out in chat. You lie. No, I had already told the girls I had to go.
It doesn't get
You
any
guys have
better.
a nice
Pearl must
night.
have to, Pearl has to go quiet because of the hour.
Okay.
It's 1 a.m. there.
That's right. I forgot about that.
But she is letting us know it doesn't get any better. So, Pearl, do you think we should continue with this or go ahead and stop here? I think we've made our point, but...
Yes.
Oh, I just want to make sure we got covered what she wanted to...
My ears are bleeding.
Yeah, my head is starting to
Yeah.
ache from... She says, okay, we can stop. Whew. She
I'd
said
stop.
I'd stop. Yeah, my head is starting to hurt from this.
Right?
Now I think, this highlights why people are so surprised that we can do our panels and not talk over each other. It's because we've tried to listen to things like this before and not been able to make heads or tail. Like, do they think they made any big points? I mean, I think Daisy, I think she does feel like she scored some big points. I mean, I think she really believes that because she reviewed it and played it for so long. I'm like, maybe everybody else is just better at it than I am as far as like picking out all the different conversations that are all happening at the same time. I'm not sure, but I can't
Not
do
me.
it.
I can't
I
do it
cannot.
either. That was driving me crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like they spent like, it seems like a couple hours.
Yes.
Just everybody just talking at the same time.
It's like listening to a creator who plays a live and talks over the live or talks to her family in the background. It's rude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That drives me insane. I want to reach out the screen and choke them.
Yeah, I'm sorry we subjected y'all to that so much, but you know, people have been wanting us to review Crazy Critters and Prayer Garden, so you know, this
There
one
you
allowed
go.
us to do both in one fell swoop. Yeah. Next, who's up next that we need to review? Who do y'all want to see us review? I know Nita's had we've had a lot of requests for Nita, so we're gonna get to Nita one of these times.
There's my mobile baptism.
And that's
Love it.
She's gonna be busy with that thing, man, because there is so much baptizing that needs to be done.
Some
So
people
much.
will not get to use this though, because they have to walk a pier, and I have to give them a swift kick in the butt into the river.
Oh, is that how it's done?
Yeah, that's how the bad
right?
ones. Yeah, that's the special people. I don't want to touch
shark
them.
infested water?
Yes, it's shark infested, piranhas, you name it. I'm not putting my fingers on them. I'll give them a swift kick in the ass.
Yeah.
Ooh, they want to talk about Bomb Reloaded.
Oh, we could do that, maybe.
Yeah, we could look into that.
Now, tell me, and that's what I'm going to learn how to do. Hopefully before the next live is I want to learn how to do some polls, because I want to know who, if we were to do a parody about the biggest tragedy pimps, male and female, in this sector, who would you want to see parodied? We need to know which characters you want to see. Say they all got together. Because I want to make sure that we cover the ones that I know we're thinking of a few, but wondering what you guys are all thinking. Smiley, BK, and Doug.
Ziggy and
Justin. Molly Golightly.
The MT lady.
MT. Who's that?
Mrs. T. Mrs. T, so I can use helium. Oh, she's not a creator. Dang it. She's not a creator.
Yeah. I'm looking more for creators.
Yeah, those are good. Doug, Cher, PG, Justin.
God, you let these stupid people up here? I'm trying to talk. And ain't nobody wants to hear what these haters have to say.
This is Summer's Army right here. You're not Summer's Army. You are not Summer's Army at all, Miss Daisy. You are some third class male sucking ass as a piece of y'all. That's what you are. That's what you are.
Alrighty. I'm also seeing BK, Ziggy Doug, Queen Bee, Cher, Dolly. It jumped on me. Bullhorn Betty, Savage, JJJ Bot Drama. I don't know who that is, but we can check into it. PG, Ziggy, Justin. Do a panel, Ziggy, Justin, Doug, PG, Cher, and Daisy. All right. We'll put that cast of characters into the hat and see which one. Somebody says Griff. And wait, White Boy.
Oh,
White Boy and
boy.
Griff. Another one for Smiley. Another one for Justin. Yeah, I got to figure out how to do a poll. We'll put them up there and see which ones, and then we got to see like who can do them. AB and BK. White Boy. Dolly and PJ. Smiley. JLR. JJJ. Oh, J is it? I was gonna say J is for Justice, but that's JJJ. Savage or JJJ. I don't know.
I don't know them. I know Savage, but I don't know the
Jennifer, I'm surprised it took that long for that one to come in. TM.
See,
Jenny
does
Jen
all
Jen. That's
these-
who JJJ is. Jenny Jen Jen.
Okay.
Jody Sue. Somebody said Smiley isn't monetized. She's more of a Karen, actually. I don't think you have to be monetized, in my opinion, to be a tragedy pimp. I think there's other ways.
Yeah, we're not touching on that. Sky Purple.
What is this up on screen?
Something I think.
The Judy stop.
Oh,
Oh.
Ninja Dave, Judy Chopping School. Morticia. I love that.
Oh, this is what. Now I understand. Okay, so this is what. There's not music in it, please, right?
Let me double check before I do this.
Thank you, JVT.
If it's got music, Pearl will not be happy. She's worked so hard. It's not a bad idea, Annie. Some tragedy. Pimp trading cards. Well, I didn't say any of them were tragedy pimps. I just asked who the chat thought were. I agree with some of them. Some others I'm not real familiar with, so.
We will show this one instead.
Okay.
I've got a deadly weapon right yonder. That is a half-cocked Judy. Now, what we's going to do is act like this pot liquor twerk no pot liquor. No, says I. We's going to say he's Cletus, my best friend, what lives just one trailer down in between me and that pot liquor, what lives 2 trailers down. Okay? Now, let's say I'm just standing around, I'm minding my own business with a half-cocked Judy, mind you. And up comes Cletus wanting to borrow your bear and taps an engine on the shoulder. Now, pay attention. Yeah, we just sitting around daydreaming about NASCAR. What's that? A peck on Diamond Dave's shoulder? A Judy shot from a half-cocked Judy. And by the time I realized that ain't no pot liquor, that used to be Cletus. And because I've got a half-cocked Judy, I didn't have the time to stop my ninja-like reflexes from taking the head off of my buddy Cletus.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that was funny.
My gosh.
Cletus and his. Yeah, he does.
Star says he reminds me of Dolly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have been at this for over 2 hours. Pearl has gone quiet. TJ had to go to dinner.
Tanga left us.
Tanga had something, I forget what it was, but
Right.
it was something important she needed to
Yeah.
do. And so
Soup's
that
wrestling
just-
wasp.
I think Soup's done wrestling
Okay.
wasp. That's hard to say.
I know,
But
right? I was thinking the same thing.
she's exhausted from
I bet.
from that task, but anyway, that leaves Bugsy and I. And are you about ready, Bugsy?
Yep. I'm
JBT,
all ready.
thank you very much for
Thank
coming
you,
up and helping us
JBT.
out. We're so close to being able to do this.
You
I know it's
saved the
going to happen
day.
soon. You did. We have the best. And then I do want to welcome, we got 3 new members. Nacey B, Regina Smith, and One-Eyed Flo. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
joining
guys.
membership today. We do have some fun stuff coming really soon for our members only that hopefully you guys will enjoy.
Pearl's comment, the jerk sponsored by ibuprofen.
Right? That's what
I
I think
love it, Pearl.
everybody's gonna need some ibuprofen after this. This was a lot.
Too much.
This was so much. My head really does hurt from trying to
Yeah, when
follow
Tanga
that.
said, listen to this today, I was like, I tried. I honestly tried, but they were all talking over each other. I was
And
like,
this was
you
so
know.
accurate, you know.
Mhm.
This right here, Pearl had it ready. I mean,
perfect.
We could have just done with that and called it a day, because that's really what it sounded like to me.
It did. It did.
Let me just make sure.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you have a
Yeah.
nice night.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And we'll be back on Wednesday, same time. And
Back on
then,
when? Back when?
Oh, today is Wednesday. Oh my gosh. See?
It's okay. No, it's
see
okay.
What that, see what that did to me, you guys? See what it did? I lost 2 days.
Will we be back Friday? Are we doing something Friday?
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, we'll see.
We might be
together.
We might be back another day, but it'll be like a members only kind of thing. Is what I'm understanding.
Right.
So we'll see if we can get it together. Look for that. We'll try to make that announcement soon.
Yes.
Let me see.
Thank you, everyone.
They did. So, yeah, I am a bit scrambled. So I am going to say thank you, everyone. Good night. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Night all.
Bye.
You're embarrassing yourself. Go to bed.
Good night.